So while we're busy talking about Trump and all his rude comments, of course, a lot of us are missing what's really going on in the world. You know, this political campaign is really a distraction. None of this stuff makes the news for you to see on a regular basis. But just on October 8th, Saturday, the Russia and United States, of course, have been exchanging blows with each other at the Security Council. If you haven't been following this, there was two resolutions put forth, one from the French, one from the Russians. The French resolution was vetoed by the Russians. Of course, this was expected because, as the Russians stated, the blame in the French resolution was pretty much solely placed on Russia for the violence in the city of Aleppo. But more importantly, it stated the Foreign Ministry emphasized by proposing a no-fly zone over Aleppo, the resolution made a blatant attempt to provide cover for Nusra Front terrorists and the militants amalgamated with them, in spite of UN member states' obligations to combat terrorist threats with the use of all available means. Read between the lines here, folks. They wanted to put that resolution in place because the Russians bombing the terrorists and the rebels in Aleppo supports Assad. And of course, the United States and the West wants to get rid of Assad. The problem here is, just like Saddam Hussein, Assad is a secular leader, not religious, not really big into the whole Islamic caliphate thing. They're not really the terrorist organization. It's a secular government. But we're so bound and determined to get them out. The people that we are supporting is really branches of the former Al-Qaeda. And we had rather support them to get Assad out versus actually destroying ISIS on the ground. It's happening, folks. Tension between us and Russia has, I don't think, ever been this high. Probably not since the Cuban Missile Crisis, which was a little before my time. So I can't say that I lived it. But in the time I did spend living during the last 10, 15 years of the Cold War, I don't recall it ever being this high. We're poking the bear. Pay attention, because it's all happening around us.